Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video on NBA Top Shot, I'm going to be going over this Dwyane Wade reserve pack that you can get here. And then also I'm going to talk about the Vince Carter challenge. Mostly going to dive into this Dwyane Wade challenge though. See if you guys should be buying one of these or not. And kind of break down some different scenarios of how this could really play out. So let's get into all of that in this video. And if you didn't check out last video, did a giveaway for a $20 moment, so go watch that one down. It'll be linked at the top of the description. Also, it will be the end card of this video if you want to watch this whole video, and then click on the end card. But be sure to check that one out. Also talking about running back moments and archive moments that look like good targets at the moment. So definitely check that one out after this video. So if you do want to pre-order this Dwyane Wade pack, it's not really a pack. You get one card in it. I guess if you order 3 of them, you might get all 3, or you get 3 packs. I'm not really sure on that. But basically, it's just a moment. It's going to be the same moment, and however many people pre-order this is how many it's going to be minted to, and then they'll shut it down. So first off, this is the first moment collectible in the Vintage Vibes fandom set, so that might mean something on its own. Just the first one in that. I'm sure it might have some value later on in the form of a challenge or a showcase quest or something like that. But you basically have until October 27th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so still a lot of time left to pre-order this if you haven't already. And they actually have the moment shown here. So this is that championship season 2006, a little 360 alley-oop layup pass from Jason Williams, I believe. I have to see it again real quick, but I'm pretty sure it's my boy White Chocolate, former Sacramento Kings great. Yeah, it definitely is. So now getting into if you should do this or not. So the first thing is that it's that first Vintage Vibes moment. It's probably going to have more value than just being the first one. Also, it could be used in challenges. It's something like I said already. But the second thing is this. Let's look at some comparable moments to this. So the highest minting we have currently on the entire platform is 40,000. So let's look at some players comparable to Dwyane Wade and kind of see what their prices are at for some of their moments to get an idea of what this is going to be worth. So first ones that come to mind obviously are LeBron James, as well as Carmelo Anthony and Chris Bosh, just because they're all in the same draft class. Bosh and LeBron were on the Heat together. Another one that comes to mind is Kevin Durant, kind of a similar like legacy currently. I believe they both have 3 championships. Maybe Durant has 2. He might get another one. They're both seen as top 20 players of all time, maybe top 30, top 40 players of all time. So they're pretty comparable as well. And then another one I want to compare this to is Giannis, because Giannis is going to have that championship badge like this moment you're going to get from Dwyane Wade, and also he's one of the stars of the league. So let's actually filter by the lowest ask here so we can take a look at their 40K moments off the bat. So looking at Carmelo Anthony, his 40K moment's only $5. So I expect Wade's to be more than Melo's. So if we get 40,000 of these minted, which might be a little low in my opinion, I think it might be higher than 40,000 of how many we're going to see. It could be 50, 60,000, could even be close to like 80,000 of how many of these are going to actually get minted. But I do think it'll be higher than a Carmelo Anthony 40K moment. So the next one we look at here is Giannis. So his 40K moment is only $12 with a championship badge, which is pretty low. And if you think Wade is about the same as Giannis as far as players that are sought after, it could come in at $12 for it being minted out of 40,000, and then if you get up higher, 50, 60,000, it might be closer to what you're paying it for it, that $9 mark. Another one to compare it to is Kevin Durant's 40K moment here, which is $23. So if the Dwyane Wade is more sought after than a Kevin Durant moment with no badges, we could see this Dwyane Wade that we paid $9 for being a lot higher than that $9 mark. If it's minted out of 40,000, it could be like 20, $30, and then if it's higher, Even in 60, 70,000 of them, it could be 15 bucks or higher. And then another to compare to here is LeBron James, 40,000 count, but it's $40. So the Wade's not going to be as much as LeBron. If you remember in my last video, if you watched it, the run it back Wade with a finals badge wasn't even, and a Top Shot debut badge wasn't even as much as a LeBron with no badges at all. Just another moment you could compare it to is Luka Doncic here. His 40K moment is $13. So from all these comparisons we've seen, it seems like the Wade will be worth at least $9 if it's minted out of 40,000, even 50,000, maybe even 60,000. It'll come in at 9 or above. Anything above that might be a little risky, but I think it's probably worth the risk of paying $9 for Dwyane Wade. You could hit on a really good serial number. It could have some value in the future with challenges that may make the price of the moment go up. I think there's just a lot that they can do with this. It's basically their first reserve pack for just one moment that I can remember ever happening, so I'm sure they're going to try to provide some extra value with it. As far as getting 1 or 3, you have to decide up front, because if you buy one, they won't let you go back and buy another. So definitely decide before you just go and buy one if you want 1 or 3 or 2 of them. So now let's get into this new challenge, NBA Vintage Vibes Showcase. It's a pretty short challenge, already just a day and 20 hours left, compared to like this WNBA Showcase challenge, which still has 5 days and 20 hours left. And this one I think was live even before this challenge, so very short challenge. And if you guys watched that video that I put out yesterday that I'll link down in the description, remember that I said you should probably just hold on to your run it back moments and archive moments. So if you did that and didn't sell the moments off yet, and you had a run it back dunk moment, that is needed in this challenge. So hopefully you held on to that and then can sell during this challenge if the price of that one went up for you. And basically that's all I have to say on this challenge. I mean, the other ones you need are Series 2 throwdowns. They're trying to provide more value for those. And then a Series 1 throwdown. And then also a rare net dunk. And what you get for this is a Vintage Vibes Vince Carter fandom dunk. So I guess that will be technically the first Vintage Vibes moment before the Wade comes out. Even though they said the Wade is first, but you're going to get this Vince Carter first, it seems like. And then I don't think they have this minted yet to actually look at what it looks like, which we can with the Wade. So if we come to these run it back moments on the marketplace, just filter the dunk run it back moments, see what the price did on these. We can see this Iguodala is $203. Looking at it yesterday, it was $185. Went up $18 because of this. I actually listed mine for $209, which was a little above asking this morning, and someone bought it. It was like a 300 something serial. So instead of getting $185 if I wanted to sell it yesterday, now that it's in this challenge, I got $209. So I got an extra 25 bucks or something on that. And then a lot of these have gone up in accordance with the challenge. Like Jason Richardson, I know, was definitely below 200. Elton Brand was about 130, so this one jumped up 40 something dollars. So hopefully you at least held on into your moment until this first challenge. I feel like there's going to be even more challenges, so I would keep holding on to your moments. If you've been wanting to sell them, you could just get extra money out of them, so it just makes sense to hold on to them for a while at least. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on NBA Top Shot, on Dwyane Wade moments, and also the Vince Carter challenge. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Got a ton of videos coming out. Also watch out for all the other videos on the channel. There's a bunch on Top Shot you can go back and watch, and I'll catch you guys in another video.